Okay, so we're continuing our football club history series, and we're staying in Devon. We're staying in the West Country. So we've done Torquay, we've done Plymouth Argyle. There's only one other professional club that plays in Devon in the UK, and that's Exeter City, the Grecians. Now their stadium is called St James's Park, not to be confused with St James's Park in Newcastle. Their St James's Park is significantly smaller. Currently seats 8,219. It's a fantastic little stadium. I've got a friend, his father lives literally 3 roads up from the stadium. It's not the city centre is very close together. It's a very tightly packed city, so it's not too far from the city centre. Fantastic little stadium. The club itself is founded in 1901 as St Sidwells United. They joined the Southern League system in 1904 when the club turns fully professional. And within 10 years, this is the most interesting fact I could find about Exeter City. They take part in the 1914 Tour of South America, which is a tour designed to promote and grow the game. During this tour, they become a partner club with Fluminense, who are a massive club in Brazil, and the last match of the tour they play a match against Brazil. They are the first club side to play a national side in a friendly. So they play Brazil in a one-off game at the end of the South American tour. It's a great success. Look at South American football now. Fluminense is still a partner club with Exeter City to this day. Exeter City then, within a few years, obviously the First World War takes place, and a lot of the Southern League sides, for financial reasons, joined the Football League in 1920, 1921, into the mid-20s. They're one of the first batch of the Southern League clubs to join the Football League in 1920. Now, they will stay a Football League club until 2003. Money issues, and one of their biggest rivals in Torquay United did help them out early on in the pre-season friendly. They gave them all the gate receipts for their friendly match to help the club with the financial problems they were facing. Now, they get relegated out of the Football League at the end of the 2002-2003 season. They get promoted back in 2007-2008 season back to the Football League. It is at this point the fans basically buy the club. The fans now have a controlling stake in the club. It's one of the few fan-owned clubs in the country. It's not the only fan-owned club in football, but it's one of the few. The fans have a controlling stake. The club's finances have turned around, and it is regularly voted the best-run club in England, or in the UK. It is regularly voted as one of the best financially well-run clubs in the country. The fans own it. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. It's a fan-owned club. The club is currently playing in League One, so they have recovered from their really dark spell between 2003 and 2008. The club did nearly go out of business. It was dark times. Now, some of their records are really interesting, and their rivalries are really interesting as well. The record wins, they have 2 8-1s, and one of them is a really interesting record. So the first 8-1 they win is an 8-1 win versus Coventry City way back in 1926. The second 8-1 win is far more interesting. An 8-1 win versus Aldershot Town in 1935. However, the match was 0-0 at half-time, so 9 goals in the second half. God knows what was going on in that match in 1935 in the lower levels of the Football League, but it was a crazy one. Their biggest FA Cup win is a 14-0 versus Weymouth in 1908. We don't get these blowout scores anymore between Football League and non-league sides, or higher ranked professional teams and the lower ranked, semi-pro team. But 14-0, Weymouth's little cup run ended in 1908. The record home attendance of 20,984 was versus Sunderland in the FA Cup's 6th round replay in 1931. The most away wins in a season, 13 from a potential 23 matches in the 2016-2017 season. So they had a very good away record in 2016-2017. Now their rivals, Plymouth Argyle and Torquay United, are the big rivals. Although you could mention Yeovil Town as well to a certain extent in more recent times. The Torquay United rivalry is actually a very, very benign, friendly rivalry. Basically, when Exeter were stuffed financially in the early 2000s, Torquay United helped them out. They had a pre-season friendly, and all the gate receipts, Torquay United waived getting any money from them and gave all the money from their gate receipts to Exeter City to help with their financial issues. And it was reciprocated in 2015 when Torquay United were in a similar state. Bad finances, they had to shut their youth system down, and Exeter City, again, with the fans, with donations, pumped money into Torquay United to help them with their financial problems several years later. So both clubs have helped each other out, which the media would like us to think that doesn't happen. It does. So there you go. There's a brief history of Exeter City. Unlike Plymouth Argyle, they haven't been as high in the Football League structure. They've spent most of their time in the bottom two divisions of the Football League, which is now League One and League Two, and they have spent that 5-year spell in the non-league, of course, the money issues then, but they are a fan-led club in the running. The fans have a majority stakeholding, not the only stakeholding, but the majority stakeholding, and Exeter City regularly run at a profit these days, and they are regularly voted the best run club in the country. So there we go. There's a brief history of Exeter City Football Club. Thank you very much for watching. Please place your thoughts in the comments section below, and I'll have some more content for you very, very soon.